Where's the... There we go. Test, test. Whistling. See, I don't like it when I breathe on the mic like that, guys. I'm going to move it over to the side. Big Hank driving. Oh, God. Big Hank. That's not my loud ass breathing. It's not like me breathing on the mic either. All right. I'm going to put it. Teslas have testes. Teslas have testes. Testing Teslas gave me larger testes. Testing Teslas. I need to put a countdown on there. All right, so I have that thing. I have the goggles, which are right there. I have power for the goggles, and everything else is laying around, I think. Oh, you know what I gotta get? Some nitro cars. Nitro. I have to get the nitro cars. Nitro cars have no good setup at all. No good setup. Very, very basic. Setup really bad. Not real good. Setup is very bad, not very good. So we're gonna get the, okay. There. Put this over here. Deal with that in a little bit. Why does it taste so bad? Ugh. Horrid. Screwdriver I'm definitely gonna need. Definitely gonna need the little screwdriver, cause we're gonna do a lot of unscrewing stuff. It's gonna be rough, but that's okay. Hey, 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 hey. I'll be all right back. I gotta get my hat, and don't know what I've done with it. It's in my bag, which is hey. Ladies get funky. Ain't it funky now? Okay, here we are. Stream is live. We're live. We're here together. Me and you. Me and the one viewer. Together again. Starsky and Hutch. And the Sundance Kid and the whatever was with him. The objective today, kids, is to convince my son not to throw his life away. FPV cars. You know, I have some coffee over here, but it tastes freaking awful. It smells awful and it tastes awful. Ugh. What happened? What happened? What freaking happened? I don't know. I'm gonna put these right here so that they fall and break. Always good. Always good to have things falling and breaking. You guys hear me? Anybody? Can you hear me? Let's make sure the chat is working because I know everybody's probably eating dinner right now. Yeah, chat is working. All cameras are working. Top down. Check. Right cam. Check. Left cam. Check. We got to move that camera. Top down. Main cam. We're good. Oh, 2 viewers. So we're gonna take the top off this. This is my, what is this? This is the Roven RF5. If you ever want to get a fifth scale and you don't want to pay like over $1,000 for it, this is the one for you. I've heard from a couple people that the diff, you got to take the diffs out or something. I haven't had any problems yet. I haven't driven it that much, but it's definitely funky down here, guys. That was me for a second, but it's not. Okay, so let's get the lid off this guy. Check out the big brain on bread. There's a couple things I still got to finish on this lid. I have to put some sort of, this is just a floppy thing. I got to put some sort, I'm going to put like a post here with the sticky on it. So when it stays like that, unless you hit it and it goes down. So, or I might go back into the design and make a little clip-in piece. But for right now, set that aside. And I have to change out the FPV system because these are the goggles V2 and they don't have, they have IPD adjustment, but they don't have focus. I don't think they do. And if I were a younger man, I could get away with that, but I am not. I'm old, so I need focus adjustment on my FPV goggles. A good friend of mine traded me a drift car for a set of Fat Shark Dominator HDs. Now, would that have been my first choice? No, I probably would have got Walks and Nails. But as I've said before, the beggars can't be the choosers, right? So, yeah. These are my goggles. And I've tried them. They work very well. I haven't really looked at anything through FPV with them yet because of that. I haven't powered on the VTX, but they have IPD adjustment, which is left like, out and in close to your eyes, or how close your eyes together. Plus they have focus adjustment like my HDO2s do. And focus adjustment is like the stuff of the gods. You don't have to put glasses under there. You can just focus each lens on each eye. It's great. So these are going to be the goggles I use. Now, for a long time, as I drop all of the antennas on the floor, DJI had the best penetration, all that kind of good stuff, and it was just better. But it seemed just as DJI gets kicked out of the scene, everybody else's technology jumped up like 100-fold. So the Fat Shark actually is really good. It gets great distance, and with the VTX I got, it will even better. This is the GT2. Walk Nail GT2. The GT1 was just basically a regular Walk Nail with the fan on top of it. But the GT2 will fit in this camera thingamajong, and the back piece works with the head tracker. So we're going to take this out, put it in there. Now, part of me is a little bit upset because I wanted to use these antennas, right? But in order, oh no, I still can. I can. I just have to use some pigtails. What are you complaining about, mister? So let's see what these are. I think they are RP. Yeah, they're RP SMA or SMA, not RP SMA. I don't like that. So I need two female ends. There's one. Kind of wanted to use long ones, but I will settle for the short ones. I will. Dang it. Now there's one. That one's super long. It's the wrong sex though. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug these into the back of the thing and use these antennas. These are left-hand circle polarized, so they can be used. And these should plug directly into the back of the VTX. Just going to make sure there's enough cable there, and I think I should be okay. I had a right angle, and there it is. Smart audio. Getting these out of here is tricky without breaking the connector. Yes. So hopefully this one will go in here, reach all the way over there, and go into this one, and this one, which is not the long one. Is that? Nope. Look, I swear I had all of this organized before I started. Of course, none of the stuff can be found now because video started now. And it's just better for me to look like a fool, you know? It's just better for everyone. No. No. Yes, but short. Also, yes, but short. Yes, but short. What is this one right here? Nope. All right, well, we are stuck using this one and the L-shaped, the L connector one. So I'll use this one on the short and that one on the long, and we should be good to go. I'm going to have to melt the side of this to get this in there, but who cares? Who cares? All right. The part that I do not want to do at all is this cable right here. I don't know if it matches the walk snail cable. You guys, you may wonder, you may be asking. So we're going to take this off the bottom of here and see what the connector looks like. You can follow along at home, kids. Now, I've been told, and I'm, by a good, trustworthy source, that I forgot to put that thing back. That, but I don't know how to set up cameras. That's what I've been told. They're not wrong, They're not wrong. Hey, what's up, Nitro? There. Now you'll have to see my fat belly in the picture. Yay! That looks like the same cable. So we might be all right. Find something to put these in. Put that in there. Oop. That in there. I think we might be okay. Because as long as it's the same cable, it cannot be that wide on this end, though. I suppose it could. I don't know. So let's get this off of here, and we'll see if we can get this mounted. What mod? So Jason. Oh yeah, I remember like in the last stream I did something. What was it though? I don't remember. Oh, the mod. Yes, I made you a moderator. That's what I did. I be paying attention. I be knowing what I be doing. You're welcome. Okay. Yeah, that's what goes. Okay, now I'm dropping microscopic screws everywhere. So it's only one screw that fell in there. Go find it later. A huge 5th scale roller. Look on Facebook Marketplace. I'm sure now that the 3.0 has come out, so many people are getting rid of 5G chassis. Yeah. What are you looking for specifically? I got people. Or a guy. People. 2 guys. Paul and freaking Luke. You guys are always selling something. You know those batteries right there that are underneath my tire? They're not supposed to be there. On-road 5th scale. Oof. For speed runs. I think you could buy this. This is the Rovan F5. I think the roller's pretty cheap, maybe. I don't know. I think this one was 800. And then I got the aluminum arms and the aluminum replacement, aluminum that, and aluminum this. I don't know if I put the. No, I didn't get the piece there. But yeah. Just know that speed runs in the 5th scale. This is the Rovan F5. You can get it at fearlessrc.com. It's going to be the lowest price. Or you can try to order it from friggin' Alibaba and wait like 1,000 years for it to get to your house. Or you can order from Fearless. They're in New Jersey or somewhere. Somewhere not far. They get to us quick. TG takes like, I don't know, 4 days the most. Okay, so I took the camera off the thing and I see the little clippy on thing, and I let's look at the one that's on the back of here. You're welcome. What did I just do with that screwdriver? I think all of these cables are the same, but the wiring for cameras is different. Um, like a pin, it's a different pinout or something crazy. Because I was thinking, like, why would I not be able to take a DJI camera and attach it to this system? Right? It's all the same. It's a digital camera. It doesn't know what it's what it's broadcasting. Yeah. Now I don't remember if there's a way to squeeze these to get it off, or oh, just pop it out. Okay. This is the bottom of the camera. I have to remember that. Bottom. I'm gonna mark that with something. Like a little bee. All right, let's see if that is the same. It looks the same. All right. I wonder if I'm gonna try to just pop that out of there, and I'm just gonna pop it out. I'm not going to take this out of the camera just in case I have to put this back on. This is DJI system, and it'll just be an extra cam. Ooh. Ooh. Oof, I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh, I don't know how I got that one off. There it goes. Oof. I hate that. I am not afraid to admit it. I hated that. Those are two different mounts. Are they though? I think I might have broke this one. Yep, I did. I bent the mount. All right, we're gonna act like these are the same size up until I like know for sure that they're not. Oh my God, these little cables. Talk about stress. If you guys have never flown FPV before, you should try it. Go out there, get you an FPV quad, you get like a tiny whoop, fly it around your house. It's super fun, but everything is so small and so delicate. Delder kit. It's plenty of Delder kit. I wonder if you can pinch that. Is that how that works? Oh. But it is the same connector, so that's good. At least it appears to be maybe the same connector. Maybe I'm wrong. Oof. I hate this so much. So much. Because I may have to take this cable out here if it's not the same. It looks the same. I hope it's the same. There we go. Snap it in that side. Oh, no, brother. This is not the same. God dang it. It is not the same. Hell no. Which means I may have to, yeah, it's definitely not the same. I wish I can show you guys this. Like, so if you look inside there, see that little, that silver thing right there? I thought it was the same size as this one, but it is not. The one in this one is a little bit wider. Which means I may have to take the gimbal apart to refeed this cable through. I need calipers to make sure that these two things are the same. Actually, what is the okay, we can compare dicks this way, I guess. Yeah, that one's definitely shorter. Okay. All right. Well, there you go. Which means I have to figure out how to pull this cable out of here and feed another one through. That is going to be super fun. Super fun. All right, kids, don't ever hot glue your freaking camera down because you're going to regret it. You are going to regret it. It'd be dope if you could just put, no, you have to feed the cable through. So this cable goes all the way through the gimbal, down through the arm, and through the bottom and out the back. Which means I may have to order a different one because fuck all that. That sounds that's a lot. I'll just use this gimbal as a backup or something. Let's see. Amazon. Walk snail. Gimbal. The GM3. It's $139 of things I don't have. Monies. FPV head tracking. The GM3 V2. Add to cart. You know, I just spent $275 on baseball equipment. I don't want to do this. We may try to salvage it. Oh, it's cheaper to salvage it. It is. But I'm afraid if I take this apart and I misalign the gyro motors, then it's never going to work right again. Crap. All right, I got 3 hours and 14 minutes to try to figure this out. Now, the other problem is that the other gimbal does not come with a head tracking base, because I do believe the Walksnail Avatar goggles have a built-in head tracker, but the other ones that have disappeared, the Fat Chat ones don't. Though I don't see anywhere you would put a head tracking module. Maybe on here. Oh, that's like a fan inlet. All right, here we go. Now we got to Google, does Fat Shark Dominator HD have native head tracking? Nope. So they do not have native head tracking. So I would need to maintain the separate head tracker. So it doesn't make sense to me to buy that one because I can't use it. I have to take this one apart and change out the cable, which makes me very sad. It'd be awesome if it were powerful enough to work with the cable that's already on there, but it's not. That's not going to be the case. And I'm sure this will fit all the way through and out to the back. Okay. All right. Well, there you go. I don't really need the whole car up here for this, so I'm going to pull. I'm going to attempt to pull this off of here. What in God's green earth have I done? What have I done, you guys? Something dumb. Just call me on the phone. I'll be there. You know what? You know what? A sharp blade would help greatly in the removal of this unit. Yep. That's not going through there, is it? Oh, it does. Well, there you go. Guys, you learn a little something every day, and then you forget it the very next day. That's how it works. You learn something, and then you get that out of your brain immediately. Return to being stupid as quickly as you possibly can. All right. Okay. All right. So it's disconnected from that cable. And Jesus Christ. I don't know, you guys. I may. Well, you know what? Let's take a look at the head tracking unit that we were looking at on Amazon. All right, there you go. That's the one. University, blah 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 blah. 3-axis stabilization, 3 precise yaw pitch, blah blah blah. Camera shake footage stable even during maneuver. Well, you know what? I bet you are the PWM sports book. Control easy integration with flight setups, adjust gimbal movement modes, responsiveness to match your flying style. Design reuse with select walks in our Avatar and Ascent VTX models. The GM3 integrates seamlessly into support drones, blah, blah, blah. See, it doesn't say the GT2 is compatible, not the GT1. It says that. I've read that before. And it looks like the little cable that plugs into the back of there plugs into here. Right into the back of there. At least one would hope, right? Geez. Yeah, it looks like that's how it works. Because the other gimbal has those same connectors on it. So I can hook the current gimbal system into that camera. All right, so I guess that's what we're gonna do, because God knows I do not want to take this thing apart. But it wouldn't be too hard to do, right? Let's just psych myself up so I can save myself $140. $140. Because you would definitely have to take this back panel off. And do a lot of freaking feeding cable through, because it looks like it goes through the back here. I mean, you know what would be dope is if they made an adapter. Do they make an adapter? No, they don't. Yeah, that would be cool, but it's really, really annoying that those are two different sizes. So annoying. Okay, just drop that on the ground. It's cool. Now I'm looking at the pinouts to see if they match, and they do not. Wow. Hopefully I didn't do damage to my camera trying to stick that thing in there. Doesn't look like I did. Jam it in. So what do you guys think? Do you think I should take this apart? Stop being a wuss. A wankus. Wankus shadankus. Hey, what's up, J-Tron? Yeah, man. Always a good time when you guys come out and race. I don't know if what we would call what we're doing racing. Maybe I should stop calling it racing. Just come hang out and run laps. Oh, I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do with this thing, man. It's a very daunting task. Okay, remove the little panel. Unplug the. Look at the size of that fucking thing. Yeah, it definitely wouldn't have fit, because this is the same size on both sides. Well, there you go. It has to come out. It has to come out. We can disconnect this one, like so. And now the gimbal is free. I have a DJI Air 03 air unit if anybody wants to buy one. I have to find the. Well, no, I guess I'll have the cable once I take this one out of here. Oof, jeez. I'm sure there's a video somewhere that says how to do this. I'm getting getting awful close, y'all. Been like, nah, I'm just gonna buy the other one because I could keep this one and put this back on it, and somehow come up with another set of goggles. I don't know. Put this on a different car. Stick that right back on there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put this back on. I'm not gonna. It just seems. Yeah, that's a little above my pay grade, guys. I don't want to screw this thing up. And I think I'm just gonna order the other one. That's what I'm gonna do. It's gonna make me very sad, but I could probably sell this O3 air unit for like a gajillion dollars because a gajillion. I said. Ooh, oh, okay. Back on like this. I guess I'm making a third FPV car. Where's my keys? All right. So if anybody has a set of goggles, what are they? The goggles V2 set of these they're looking to get rid of, I'll trade you something for them. Because I'm going to take this, I'm going to put this in a different car. Cool. Yeah, that's how that's going to work. All right. So now this. All right, let's look at this freaking thing again and make sure it comes with all the connectors we freaking need to do this. Because the GT2 box says that it's compatible, but you never know. You never know with these things, I mean, I guess I could just. No. I would say I could just cut this cable and pull it out and just have the cable sticking out, but that's not going to work. It's going to interfere with the motors of the gyro. And fine. All right, here we go. I do want to sub $12. I do want to do that. And if it doesn't work, I'll just send it back. There you go. That problem solved. You can't solve it normally. Just throw your EBT card at it. I'm poor. All right, I'm going to put this back on here so it's protected. That's the bottom. For God's sake. I'm not going to put all the screws back in it, but actually, yes, I am. I am going to put all the screws in it. You know why? Because they're freaking teeny tiny, and then all I need is my cat to knock this thing off the table, and I'll never find it again. So we're going to put the screws back into the casing, and we're going to wait till tomorrow. And we will hook up the VT. Good stuff. I need like a trough around my thing to catch all the crap I drop. I'm pretty excited though. It should be pretty cool. I don't know. I guess while I wait, I can get these working. I wonder if they have. No, I doubt it. Be cool if they had both connectors. If they had the these little straight ones, which those have, yeah. So basically, I was gonna run this in there, and this in here, and then run them out to these two larger antennas for the better distances and the penetrations and all these things. I guess I don't have to use those, do I? I could just use the ones I printed out. Because I printed out some other ones, and I don't know what they went. But there's somewhere. There's one. Yeah. Screw that in there. Put that on there. Look at that. That'll actually work. That'll actually work. So I need a cable that's at least that long. That's not gonna fit in there. Oh, that's right out, isn't it? So now I gotta find another whip antenna that is the same length as this one, but is a SMA female. It's the female man. Or I can just use the antennas it came with. Stick those on there. But I think with this high wattage system, I want to use the bigger antenna. It's going to be better. I think that's what I think. That's what I think. I don't know about you guys, but that's what I think. Oh, you know what? I bet you they sell these with the right connector. let's go back a little further into the poorhouse. Let's see, left hand circular polarized UFL connected is what that's called. UFL. Nope, it's not a UFL connector. It's something else. What is it? What is that thing called? Anybody? Bueller? What's that little clip in? UFL is a little teeny one. UFL. Doesn't say on there. Nope, not UFL. There it is. Nope, that's not it. What is that connector called? MMCX. That's what it's called. MMCX, you guys. MMCX connector. Frickin' MMCX. They have some crazy antennas in here. The black bear. What's that all about? What is that? What? Save myself some money. I'm just going to use the ones that I have. Put the pigtail through the thing and call it a day. A day. I said good day. Yep. That's what I'm going to do. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. All right, so this is a MMCX pigtail. Is it SMA, I think? There we go. Find one will come tomorrow. That's exactly it. 6 inches is a lot. Just kidding. 8 minutes. So shit. Added tomorrow's delivery. Click, clack, click, clackety. Boom. All right. So now we got the right pigtails, the right length, 6 inches long. They'll reach the things, and we are basically done with this right now. Because I copped the fuck out. What's cool is my head tracking unit will still work. I don't know if I need this thing, which may cause another problem. Because now how am I going to power said unit? Unit? I don't know, but we'll figure that out tomorrow. I think I'm going to pull down the 2 nitro cars that I ran this weekend, and we're going to add some camber and tow and stuff like that because they drove like doo-doo. The decks like doo-doos. It is not any sort of language. Just want to say that right now. Where's my VTX, guys? There it is. I mean, I could just put analog in there, right? Analog. Put this back in the box. That back in the box. And there we go. And that is how you quit while you're ahead. Before you break things. All right. That did not go well. I tried to glue this on here on top of this foam, which I probably need to cut a new piece. I'm going to mount the other one. And I put the hot glue directly onto the foam, and it melted through the foam. Because I'm smart. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. That's right. Uh-oh. Take this off of here, and that's going to go in here, and this guy is going to go over here. Then let's put the camera thing back on here. Remount all the things. You know what I should make? I should make adapters. Is what I should do. Because I bet you anything, as long as the adapter, the camera will plug into the VTX, it'll still work. So RunCam made a couple different cameras for the DJI system, I think, for the original Vista. Fell on the ground. I threw it on the ground. I was looking for my screwdriver and I couldn't find it. Okay. This is an extremely boring episode. I'm sorry. Tuesdays are slow for me, man. Because I feel a little nauseous. I think. There you go. This whole unit is going to go into a different car. I don't know what car it's going to go into, but I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll do it in an off-road car. That'd be really cool. Jumping and stuff. Been jumping stuff. Or bringing them around and jumping stuff. Like in that one. But I have to get another head tracker. Blah, blah, blah. Ugh. All right, guys, I'm going to hop off here in a little bit. I don't feel so good. I think I tried this Sati soda stuff, and it is disgusting. Expiration date, Best by 12/03/26. So it's not expired. But man, it smells awful, tastes awful. And then I had a cup of coffee, and it tastes awful as well. the hell's going on? Bezos is trying to smoke me, man. Bezos is trying to smoke me, man. Not cool, man. All right. Get all these pigtails and put them somewhere. And lose them. I'm on here solving the world's problems. The world's problems. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to take this off here. I'm going to pull down the nitro cars and add a little much needed camber and tow and maybe a little caster because they need it. I'll put this on the floor right there. Ripe and ready for tomorrow. Kind of wanted to swap this power hobby into my 5TE, but I don't think it's better than the server that's in there. We'll start with this one because this one, it needs a couple of different things. This one, the springs are way too soft. Way too soft. So we have to take the springs off. And we're going to put some of these orange springs on. It sucks when you roll your GT car over it. It really sucks. I've been running these tires for a long time. I got XM2s in the rear, XM4s in the front. It's a little too close. I probably put 5s in the front and 2s in the rear. You feel the rear grip a bit more. Because front grip isn't really a problem. Not on these cars anyways. At least not for me. Okay. We have to add a little front. Let's see if my wheels are loose. Is that the hub moving? Nope. That is the wheel moving. It's not too bad. I mean, it's an 8 scale, but see, look at that. Like none. No wiggle in there at all. What is going on with my front? Let's take those up and take a look at that. That's not good. To shim some stuff. That sway bar. There's a lot more working on the other side than is this side. What's up with that? You know, when you pull your car out and you're like, hey, it's just going to do this one thing. And then you notice a bunch of other crap. And I'm getting no sway bar action on that side. I think the issue is that the grub screw on this side is out. Damn it. I'm not going to worry about that right now. What we are going to deal with is That is moving on the pin, it looks like. The hub pin is a little too... Oh, you know what that is? I'm missing the grub screw on this side. All right, that's easy to fix. I got a big old thing of grub screws. Big old grub screw thingy. All the grub screws in the world. Big old grub screw piece. Okay. I'm assuming they're L4s. Somebody just... No, that is much bigger enough. L4. We'll see. We'll see. Nope, it's a 2.5. It's a 2. It's a 2. Nope, too small. So it's not a 4. I think it's a 5. And 5. Which means I got to find my 2.5, which I do not know where it is right now. So many things, you guys. So many things. How's everybody doing? What are you doing out there? Somebody fixing anything crazy? That is a 3. That's not gonna work. Crazy fuckers. Oh, in here. It is a 2. Awesome. Oh, it is. I found it. I found it. 2.5. Yeah. What time is it? 9:24. There it goes. Yeah, that took a little bit of wiggle out. Stow the wheel back on real quick. Whew. That is really loose on there. The whole centerpiece is moving. All right. It's been an hour. I think I'm going to get some rest. I got to make myself some dinner too. It's not super loose, but it ain't super tight either. Anyways, let's throw in a little Camberino and go to bed. Camberino, the camber kid, the camber kid. You know, I bought a whole set of camber inches. Couldn't tell you where to put them. Couldn't tell you. Turnbuckle wrenches. What size are those? Not the size I'm sure. Yeah, I think it's bedtime. It's a long day at work. Only to get mocked by my toolbox. I was at work today. I was at work today, and one of the customers that I work with, I'm not going to say her name. She she was like, she said something, and then she's like, "Yeah, I was assuming we were probably around the same age, Gen X." She said, "What did she say? If you remember who the sleeve stacks are, and something else, but the sleeve stacks part got me." I was like, "No, the fucking sleeve stacks, what? Man, the lost, baby." It's the land of the lost. All right, you know what? I am not going to take this ridicule from my tool collection anymore. Like, I had just found a bunch of freaking turnbuckle wrenches. God, I don't know what I did with them. I don't know. That's not one. This, what is that? That's a 5. The funny thing is, I've been looking for a 5 forever because everything I have is not a 5. It's like a 6. Probably would have. I could find a Losi one. That would be Wunderbaum. Wunderbaum. Does anybody know if there is a lipo that fits in this stupid thing? This is the MT12, the Radio Master MT12. I'm using freaking 2200 2S lipos because they're the only thing that fits in there. I wish they made a 6000. You know, that'd be nice. And who designed this tray? They're fired. Just make the whole bottom open. Whole thing. Slide off like the Futaba one. Battery trays should always be as big as possible. Okay. I'm looking for my Losi turnbuckle wrench. That's an 8 over there. There's an 8 right there, and that is way too big. You know what? I'm about to use some pliers and not give a Shiza Manelli. That's what I'm about to do. Out come the pliers. You know, you wish you didn't have to do it, but sometimes you just gotta get the pliers out. Let's see. I'm running a little bit of rear camber, so that's probably fine. I need a little bit of front toe out, I do believe. I don't think I have any on this car. I need new glasses, you guys. Is it better just to have the world read to you? Just go blind. Fuck it. Look at them. Visibilities, man. Where is it? There it is. All right, it looks like I got enough toe out already, too. Let's get a top down on that, guys. Shoop. No, those are almost dead straight. Okay, so let's dial in a little front. Those are two different sizes. I will scream. Nope, they're not. I was going to scream. All right. I still want to do this the right way. I really do. I want to mar up my turnbuckles. Not that I care, but, you know. I do want to do some things right. Maybe that will work. Oh, there is another 1.5. Pretty amazing stuff. Pretty amazing stuff. All right, that's fine. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. This is for the small tools, not for the big tools. Okay. Of course it doesn't fucking work. That one works. Yay. All right. So we're going to go this way. We're going to go. Just, who cares? We're going to go. I don't know. I think that was a half turn. Let's hope it was a half turn. On here. And we're going to go this way. Half turn. We'll leave it at that. And I need definitely more front camber. I need my. Let me grab my calipers, guys. Right back. Because I have the setup station, but I don't feel like pulling it out. Sometimes you just got to reckless eyeball it. All this reckless eyeballing. $16.51. I don't know where Wraith is. $16.53 and oh, look at that. Perfect. Cool. All right. $14.08. That's a little short. It's like straight 14. Nope. 13.71. So those are uneven. So let's bring this one into 13. And my threads are going this way. $13.5. $13.72.
Come a little bit further in on this one. $13.5. $13.5. All right. See if it makes any difference at all. I think I might have to go another 0.5 millimeter because that makes. I got too much toe out now, though. You know, I don't have my freaking camber gauge. It's a little bit more. I'm going to get lazy. I'm going to use these pliers. I feel like I can get a more accurate twist. It's a quarter. Roughly the same. I'm digging that. This is not how you do it, okay? Not how it's done. Oh, God. 4.7. Yeah, it's not even. Yeah, not the same. Pretty much the same. All right, good live with that. When the car's settled, the toe looks like it's coming out a little bit. Check out this way. No, it's fine. In the rear, I don't have any inserts, but could throw in a little anti-squat. Anti-squat. Put a little something under these two bolts here. Put little spacers. I just got a little bit. I'm gonna make a 1 degree of rear kick up. All right, that's good enough right now. It should be enough to show me a difference and really easy to change or take out because I didn't do too many twists. A quarter per, roughly. All right, let's change the springs. Let's call me on for I'll be there. All right. I don't want to get these off, smart guy. Let's get 2.5. Right here. One of these is reverse threaded, yeah. This one. Go. Now, I do believe I can get this off the bottom of here and change the spring without removing it from the top, right? Right. Maybe. Gotta undo this flippy thing here. And there we go. There's my Megan. Yes?
Are you on the thing?
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad I didn't say what I was going to say then.
Okay. I'm glad you didn't either.
All right, I'm on my way home.
Okay. I'll be here because I ain't doing shit. Jack and or shit.
The green light isn't on, I don't think.
The green light isn't on?
Is your sound on?
Yeah, my sound's on.
The green light on the...
Oh, yeah, it's on. You just can't see it. It's dim.
Oh, I can't see it.
Yeah. It's definitely on because I can see my wireless microphone is test. Yep, it's working. It's like it blew everybody's eardrums out. Happy polylogies, folks.
What car are you working on?
The couple of nitro cars right now. I'm just trying to change the springs, and Habao has this weird spring clip thing. It's very interesting. Oh, that was easy.
Cool.
All right, I'll see you in a little bit.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Okay. Oh, goodness. You know, ow, ow, ow. Yeah. There. Off of there. Pull that spring off of there. Quick note as to how that goes. Those are freaking heavy springs. These are really light in comparison. But we'll see what happens, right? Oh, you have to like thread that on there, huh? Bingle bongle goes on the inside. The little bingle bungle goes on the inside. This is going to be interesting. You know, sometimes I think rubber socks are they're just on there to make you feel bad when you tear them off. See, that is wild stuff right there. Wild boys. There. Okay, so somehow that goes on there, that goes under here, and that locks in there. Look at that. It's almost like I knew how to make it work. I didn't. I promise you. Now that the spring is heavier, I don't think the shot grease is sufficient. Oh, I screwed that up. A little piece goes in there. AI viewers on streamboo.com. Oh, there you go. That's why I don't like streaming to Twitch. I don't really have many Twitch followers, and it seems very. Oh, that's much better. Yeah. Okay. Maybe it doesn't suck. Okay. Maybe I was wrong. I'm okay with being wrong. Look at me. Oof, that's not good. Imagine if I threw up on stream. Imagine that. I figure, my stomach, I don't feel great, but I could not feel great right here, or I could not feel great upstairs. It's not going to change. So might as well get this done. Oh, that one's broken. Well, that's nice. That's pretty dense. I don't feel a lot of air in there either. It's pretty cool. Oh, this is not broken. It was on upside down. It ain't broken. Okay, so this goes on like that. Where at first I hated these little shock collar things. I kind of like them now. So there's this weird little retention thing on these shocks. I don't know if anybody else uses them, but I've seen them on like all my Hobao cars. Hobao, what do I fucking call that? Oh, come on. No, yeah. That is very, very, very upsetting. There you go. Still feels like it could be a little bit, I don't know, more dense, but I don't want the car to end up bouncy. Let me see something. What am I running on the front? That's all the way in. That's mid. I think you run further out on the shock tower for more steering. So I guess in middle is probably fine. I'm not going to mess with it. Other things that are really easy to change when you're actually tuning your stuff. I need to see if Coach Blue got back in touch with me. I sent the proposal. That's not working. You know what? I'm going to go further out on the arm. In the front. See what that does. Which means I have to take this back off, put it back on. Take it off, put it on. Take it off, put it on. There we go. Four viewers, that seems strange. I've had 4 viewers for like the last 4 hours. But the Tuesday streams are not usually very packed. Thursday nights, where it's at. Okay. So heavier spring in the front, a lighter spring in the back. Hopefully that will equate to more rear grip. That's one would hope. On 1/8 scale GT car. How do I set up shocks for more rear grip? Doop. Cars that keep the chassis flatter during acceleration. Use softer rear springs. Yeah, top toward the middle. Decrease your rear droop. There's a lot of droop. All right, so lighter springs, and we're going to reduce the droop. Of course. Of course, it's the wrong size. Why would it be the right size? 1 full turn. One full turn. Still not a lot of droop reduction. Still too much droop. I might have to replace these droop screws with longer ones. I'm almost all the way through the arm. Actually, that should be level. How thick is that arm? Yeah, I might have to take those out and replace them. I need longer grub screws. Would you look at that? Those look about the same size as those, huh? Nope. These are definitely shorter. All right, so if you get the bow, the other one, the older one, you may have to remove your rear grub screws because they're not long enough to apply the proper amount of droop. Yeah, they're like maybe 6 millimeters, 8 millimeters. This is a 10 millimeter. Now we're cooking with the proverbial grease. So we're going to start with the grub screw flush and see where that's at. You know, I got nitro cleaner and I didn't bring it, didn't use it. I need to brush my car off. Start with the grub screw being flush right there. Flush, flush. Wow, it's not 2, 2. Yeah, I'm just going to lift it up and make sure that the arm is straight. Still pretty far in there. Replace the rear droop. Pretty even. It's pretty good. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Half turn and a half turn. It's pretty good. All right, looks good. All right, we're gonna call that one done, and then we're gonna run the whole thing back and do the same thing to the other car. Did I bring the radio box? Yes, I did. Yes, I did, guys. I brought the radio box because I have a whole another set of body clips in here. And I need a set of body clips that was actually going to go with me when I go. There's 2 bags in here. 2 bags, please, for a generous fee. Make it well, you want it to be. I don't open my love desperately. Wanna give her something better than me. Been told I can be nothing else. Just a hustler in spite of myself. I'm your pusher man. You know me, I'm your friend, your main boy too. Thick and thin, I'm your pusher man. I'm your pusher man. Wheels are not rubbing the back. Doesn't look too bad, boys. Don't look too bad. Got to get mellow now. Pusher man getting mellow now. I don't know what that is in my thing, but I'm going to wipe it off. All right, all that done. Second verse, same as the verse. Same as the verse. Do it all over again. This thing. This, on certain. Ugh, is that? It's nitro. Oh man, look at that. You know me, I'm your friend, your main boy, thick and thin. I'm your pusher man. I'm your pusher man. Gotta get mellow now. Pusher man getting mellow now. Jesus, my pipe's coming off, you guys. You don't want to lose your pipe. Freaking pipe losers out here. All right, so I bet you one of these grub screws will fit. Can't go over it. Can't go under it. Oh no, I've dropped the screw down in it. This is a 2. Do I have a smaller 2? Yep. Shorter. That's not good. Get it in there and start. Oh, for God's sake. No. It could be easy. It could. That thing could not be there, right? Yeah, this bitch on the bear. I'll be pushing, man. There. It's a good thing I go over these cars, because that would have been bad. It's bad, man, real bad. Where's my brush? Here, you know me, I'm your friend, you know thick and thin. All right. Okay. silent life of crime. A victim of ghetto brains. I'm been told I can be nothing else. And these are 5s, of course they are. Go 1/4 turn in, and go 1/4 turn in there. A little bit more front toe out, and the camber. See, that is on there, nice and solid. Oh no, it's not. All right, I don't care. All right, to change my Is it Men's Mental Health Month? Jesus, I should go to bed. Instead of obsessing over my RC cars. Is it mentally unsafe? That guy is mentally insane. He's totally insane. All right, I'm just gonna finish this one thing. I'm gonna be back. Promise. Promise. I promise. I am going to do one more thing, and then I promise I will go bed. Yes? No worries, my friends. I just found all my metric screwdriver things. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And it's business and bad. Nope. Okay, maybe it's a 6. I did not think so. It's probably a 4. Makes a lot more sense. It is. Quarter turn on each. I should probably put another shim on there, but I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna loosen it and call it a night. Oh God, that hurts. Once the front stands just a little bit, it gives me quite a bit. That's a lot. That's a lot. Okay, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. And a little weird because I got all wear on the outside of my tire, which means there's too much positive camber. Move that strip toward the middle. It's a little bit of adjustment. this is gonna be how it goes. That is this way. We're gonna go a quarter turn. It sucks that I can't test it, but and a quarter turn in the rear. There. This car's got a lot more rear toe. Let's see if that brings me back out to the tires edge on. Yeah, that should do it. All right, I don't hate that. If it starts to behave a little uneven, then I'll take a look at it again, but I'm gonna drop that height. Down to one thread on that. Here we go. Yeah, the droop was already set up pretty good on this one. But let's see, it should be flat, and it is not. So we're going to go half turn, half turn. Oh. Oh, that is not even at all. So don't compare it to that. It's bad. Check my depth here. That's about right. All right, guys, I'm gonna hop out here. I'm gonna hopping off the thing. Thanks for watching, and I did all the things I needed to do today, except for change that freaking VTX because I need a new gimbal because I can't use the same gimbal. That's what you get, All right, night, guys.